Yeah. You got me fucked up. Right game, wrong nigga. Keep up the disrespect. I'ma show you I'm a real nigga. I don't play no fucking games, so hear me clearly. You gon' get fucked up if you get near me. Now I can get gangster if you keep talking your shit. Tricks is for kids. Better find your ass somebody to play with. Cause these hands is rated E for everybody. I don't give a fuck who you call, but you better call somebody. Cause ain't shit about me scary. You better guard your grill. Cause one thing about me, I ain't scared to kill. So go on and lace your boots up, and we can run them hands. You don't want these problems with this grown-ass man. You got me fucked up. Right game, wrong nigga. Keep up the disrespect. Keep up the disrespect. I'ma show you I'm a real nigga. I don't play no fucking games, so hear me clearly. You gon' get fucked up. You gon' get fucked up. If you get near me, if you get near me, you got me fucked up. Right game, wrong nigga. Keep up the disrespect. Keep up the disrespect. I'ma show you I'm a real nigga. I'ma show you I'm a real nigga. I don't play no fucking games. So hear me clearly. You gon' get fucked up. You gon' get fucked up. If you get near me. I see you must think I'm pussy, cause I let you make it. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. I'm a dog, I can't fake it. I've been trying to spare your ass, but I see you on a buck. You ain't scaring nobody, cause I'm dangerous as fuck. Now all bullshit aside, this ain't what you really want. I've been slapping bitches since grade school. Now play with me if you want. You done got away with a lot, but that shit coming to an end. Been nice for as long as I can. Ain't taking no more losses, so fuck you then. You got me fucked up. Hey. Hell yeah, you lost my trust. Yeah, I said fuck you with a lot of disrespect. Keep coming at me sideways, I'ma keep my foot on your neck. Right game, wrong nigga. Keep up the disrespect. Keep up the disrespect. I'ma show you I'm a real nigga. I don't play no fucking games, so hear me clearly. You gon' get fucked up. You gon' get fucked up if you get near me. You got me fucked up. Right game, wrong nigga. Keep up the disrespect. Keep up the disrespect. I'ma show you I'm a real nigga. I don't play no fucking games, so hear me clearly. You gon' get fucked up if you get near me. What's up, bitch? What's up, bitch? lineage. All day, every day, any day, we don't play. Lineage. All day, every day, any day, we don't play. Lineage. All day, every day, any day, we don't play. Lineage. All day, every day, any day, we don't play. It's all about lineage, lock and load. If what you heard, we stay on code. It's all about lineage, lock and load. If what you heard, we stay on code. It's all about lineage, lock and load. If what you heard, we stay on code. It's all about lineage, lock and load. If what you heard, we stay on code. People call you crazy when you stand up for justice. If you have no heart, then you're not about justice. Put the mind to the pedal and the foot on the gas. Hit the overdrive, tower coming at last. Everybody wants to eat when my people stay hungry. Blood in the book, slavery built this country. Came to this land by forced migration. Built this nation on blacks and plantations. You got nerve calling my people lazy. If you labor with interest, then you're gonna pay me. This ain't a moral problem, this is all about cash. 40 acres and a mule, stop hiding the stash. Karma hits you harder than a case of whiplash. Evidence is overwhelming, there is nowhere to dash. If you wanna run away, you'll be hitting the wall. Till you pay for reparations, you will steadily fall. What? Lineage. All day, every day, any day, we don't play. Lineage. All day, every day, any day, we don't play. Lineage. All day, every day, any day, we don't play. Lineage. All day, every day, any day, we don't play. It's all about lineage, lock and load. If what you heard, we stay on code. It's all about lineage, lock and load. If what you heard, we stay on code. It's all about lineage, lock and load. If what you heard, we stay on code. It's all about lineage, lock and load. If what you heard, we stay on code. We stay on code when I'm messing with you. We'll put this country red, white, and blue. If you don't like it, then you can kick rocks. As a collective, we're juggernauts. Light up the phoenix, start up the flame. Where's the money? You are to blame. Give me the cash, give me this land. This is our country, this is for fam. Call to sin, it's really a crime. Debt is due, haven't paid us a dime. Politics is your oppression. Blacks through time, you make Smith and Wesson. We don't make crack, lock us up for weed. They got our wealth, yes sir, indeed. But soil will see, don't need you to lead. Cause all that you let is making my people bleed. What? Lineage. All day, every day, any day, we don't play. Lineage. All day, every day, any day, we don't play. Lineage. All day, every day, any day, we don't play. Lineage. All day, every day, any day, we don't play. It's all about lineage, lock and load. If what you heard, we stay on code. It's all about lineage, lock and load. If what you heard, we stay on code. It's all about lineage, lock and load. If what you heard, we stay on code. It's all about lineage, lock and load. If what you heard, we stay on code.
That might. Oh, you got me saying this shit. Love it though.
Other races got their checks, their peace, their closure. We still got promises, but denying over and over. We built this shit, y'all were never here. Watch the wealth move everywhere but here. We marched for freedom, they cashed in on ours. Sat in the rain, they danced in the showers. Every bill with our name got a story written. They quote our pain like scripture, but never listen. This ain't a handout, this a debt loan due. History knows it and the world do too. Pay what's owed, cut the check, bitch. Reparations now, cut it now. Stop playing with our check, bitch. We lived in movements, open the door. Then watch immigrants take the floor. Every law we bled to make was shared. But when it's our turn, they dirty ass never there. Immigrant seats block the claims we made. In political seats throwing shade, saying if they can't pay, we can't get paid. Now that's the shit that can have you getting sprayed. Yeah. Green cards is your reparations. You're a hater. Here's our invoice for centuries of labor. The shift is here, paradigm real. Either cut the check or somebody will get. Until that day, we gotta tighten up. Build our own, pull our resources, we gotta tighten up. No more envy, no quiet divide. One code, one vision, one side. Group economics, that's the seed. Self-repair before they lead. No jealousy, no fear, no stall. Together we rise, or not at all. This ain't a handout, it's a dead long due. History knows it and the world do too. Pay what's owed, cut the check, bitch. Reparations now, cut it now. Stop playing with our check, bitch. This is the shift, the correction, the call. We built the foundation, we own it all. RVA forever. It's not begging, it's a debt that owed. Stupid ass.
Mike Larry, oh my God. I don't know what you did to create this song, but oh my God, this song right here, they gonna love it.
It's R&B Mary J. Blige. Mike Larry, thank you. We open doors that they walking through. Built a house and shared a view. Somewhere along the line, they forgot who set the table. We gave the blueprint. Now they changing the label. You can copy the rhythm, but not the pain. You could sing the note, but not the chain. We cried in the fire, but came out gold. Still holding the story our elders told. We showed the world how to stand tall, and we ain't falling for the same games at all. This time we know what we're facing. We're reclaiming our foundation. This is delineation, a separation born of revelation. We drew the line to keep our power sacred. We are the soul, can't fake it, can't take it. This is delineation, yeah. We hold the root, they chase the vibration. We ain't hating, we preserving the truth. That's delineation. Too long we fed the world and went hungry. Shared our plate, but they called us ugly. Now we see the mask and the smiles face low. Can't build the future if they don't wanna know. We stood in the storm, they danced in the calm. Took our rhythm, tried to steal our song. But the melody lives where the struggle been. You can't touch soul if you ain't live within. We love the people. Every queen and king gotta can't fight for freedom, then hide from the fight. If you eat at the table, you better bring life. Oh, through the nation, we ain't breaking, we awakening. We ain't breaking, we awakening. That line divine, we claim again instead. Not division, it's preservation. The truth can't still control. This is delineation. A love that's proud and a pain that's patient. We ain't hating, we're cultivating the rules. That's delineation.
Mike Legs. My love. They keep asking what this is. It's not a brand. It's blood. It's living.
Born from the soil that never forgot our name. Hands in the dirt, turning pain into flame. Every hymn, every march, every midnight cry was a blueprint laid so the future could fly. They mimic the rhythm, they quote the slang, but don't feel the weight that the struggle sang. This ain't fashion, this is family chain. Polished by time, baptized in rain. Every freedom check got our ink inside. Every law that breathes, somebody dies. So we got the roots, we protect the sound. Keep truth upright when they water it down.
This is a living age,
not a trend, a legacy they couldn't bend. We built the path, we paid the toll. Our stories written in heart and soul.
This is a living age,
Deep in stone, of people who made the world their own. From the field to the mic, to the law, to the pen. We rise, we fight, we build again.
they copy the love, forget the price. We paid in blood, not just enough. They see the fruit, ignore the tree. My roots don't fade in history. 400 years and we still gave life. Freedom ain't gifted, we fought that fight. So when you see us stand, see honor in view. We ain't new faces, we the proof in the glue.
This ain't paperwork, this ain't politics. It's the melody of mothers who hung us through fire. The rhythm of fathers who've been still and still smile. We keep the gate not out of fear, but out of love for what we build.
This is a lineage, you can hear it breathe
Through every song and every seed, we don't beg for space. We claim our place, stamped in sweat, in faith, in grace.
This is a lineage, know the tone
Of people who turn their grind to stone. We don't need permission, we are the source. Built by hand, we the original force. It's not a code. It's not a code. It's blood. It's lineage.
All right, Black family. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm not really talking very loud. Kind of talking in my indoor voice. Hopefully you can actually hear me. Welcome to the Revolutionary Agenda. I'm your host, Seduction, aka the Black Villain, or Lady Che, or Brandy. However you want to call me. I have many names. Welcome. One second. Welcome to the Revolutionary Agenda, the RVA. No, it's been a minute. I have to kind of get in where I fit in. And I was having troubles with my wireless mouse at my house. It's giving me the hardest of hardest times. So much so that I couldn't do most of my goddamn work that I had stacked up, finished and completed, that I couldn't do it because my damn desktop have a wireless mouse and keyboard. Well, wireless mouse anyway. And I need Jesse to have one of those all-in-one desktops that I've had for a long time. And I've done pretty much all of Jesse's goddamn campaigns on it. Amongst other things I've been working on for myself. And just kind of needs an upgrade. But I'm not wanting to trade it in or do anything because I actually like it. But underneath it is all these USB ports. And so the chip that goes in for my mouse, it needed to be pulled out and put back in, you know what I mean? and I couldn't do it because my heart's real bad and I can't lift anything more than like fucking 5 pounds just due to the damn heart. So I needed his help, and it was hard to get him over there to help me. Nonetheless, it happened, but it happened later, too late actually. So hold on one second. Sit in this little ass chair. Surprised my little ass feet ain't dangling. So we know we did an interview. It's kind of good to see my work come out through that interview. Worked really hard on the whole messaging and everything. You wouldn't know it because I don't get a chance to talk to me often. But I've been working diligently on this goddamn campaign for a minute. So I was glad that our brother, I think it was Kurt, that helped him with some of the video and the audio that I couldn't do because I didn't have it just was a fucking mess. It's just a mess. But I was glad he was able to help and get that together so that he could do this interview with the Church of Black Power. And it went pretty well. Actually, went as well as if I planned it myself. Everything went pretty good. Pretty excited. So now we know, right? His website needs to be. I need to do some things on it, and now that I can, as soon as I get a chance to get home, I'll be able to implement everything I've been working on. Which is really, really going to be tight. Just for the sake of being different, you know. I'm pretty excited about it. I worked really hard on a lot of things, so I'm really, really excited about my efforts. But I gotta give myself some kudos. I went pretty damn well. It went as well as I had expected it, and maybe even a little better. Now we just gotta focus on what's happening here. That's typically it's Monday, City Council Day. I'm not gonna be on here long, family. I was gonna show the interview, but considering how I'm presenting myself right now, I really don't think that's probably wise. Considering that, I got the ask me anything about the campaign kind of thing going on. I kind of just thugging it out this morning. My fucking hair is like everywhere, so I decided just to throw on my rag and just kind of just get to it, I hadn't been able to do a broadcast because I've been very sick. I think I have an infection in my liver, so we're gonna go find out today. What's that about? Feels like when I had broken ribs or when I got hit by a vehicle. It feels kind of like that. So I have to go in a couple hours. So I thought I'd get in as many things as I could possibly get in. On the next RVA, I'll show the interview, but I can't really do it because look how I look. I'm amused. So I got a whole bunch of things in the queue, and I got a couple things in the queue. So we'll see as far as how far we get. Probably not gonna be here very long. I'm just gonna be here just for a little while because I do have to get ready to go, to do my thing. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're able to watch the RVA. I'm gonna start being more present. It's just not gonna happen right away. Got a lot of work to do, So I was like that, and I have my own stuff that I'm actually working on that I really haven't told anybody about. So it's kind of gonna be kind of in a mixed feeling bag. could do some metaphysical stuff, do some other stuff. I could create some stuff. Just I don't know. I'm kind of shy, so we'll see. But the point is that I probably should start building this goddamn channel up, considering that I put in a lot of work on the RVA to bring you guys some stuff that you don't know about or that you need to know about or that you should know about, and things that aren't being covered, especially like with data centers, all sorts of shit. So I put in a lot of work when it comes to the RVA for me not to be, I don't know, share it or nothing. So I'm gonna start being more proactive about that. Really. Let's get to it. Oh wait, I'll tell you what I've been doing this week. Finally started watching season 5 of Raising Kanan. It's just getting gritty. It's kind of like that's my feedback on that. I've seen a couple of episodes. I'm not gonna lie, man. Every time I watch something, if I fall asleep through it, and I gotta keep replaying it, and I keep falling asleep through it, there's really something wrong with that. That's how I gauge whether or not something is gonna be interesting or good. If I gotta force myself to stay awake through the whole fucking season, there's something really wrong with that. I don't know what that's about, but Raising Kanan season 5 kind of made me fall asleep through every single fucking episode. So I've had to restart it every single time. Like, give you an example, episode 1 of season 5, I restarted it like 9 times. That's how many times I kept falling asleep. And all the way till it ended, I'm like, why is it so quiet? I have to restart it. And then I try to watch it a little bit, and I have to restart it. I'm like, just can't keep my eyes like open. Like I'm just not enthralled. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I don't know. I kind of look at it like those are like bad signs. When I fall asleep through things, I usually put those on a list of what I like to go to sleep to, and it goes into that bracket. So I kind of feel like maybe I'm not giving it a chance. I don't know. But the first 5 episodes made me hella sleepy. I had to restart it many, many times. Then I watched a show called Lucky. Only first 3 episodes. Pretty good. It's entertaining. Kind of short. What else was I watching? Watch something else. Oh, I'm on House of Dragons. Season 3. House of Dragons. Pretty good. And I haven't fallen asleep through that yet. I haven't seen any real new movies yet. Anything new that's kind of piqued my interest. I kind of look at the graphics of them, of whether or not I want to read it, watch it. Then I read the synopsis. The synopsis sounds cheesy as hell. I don't even watch it. So I haven't seen any new movies this week. What have I been watching? Australian. I'm in the last season of Shy. Almost through the last season of Shy. And not falling asleep through that. That's pretty good. The last season's pretty good of Shy. What else? What am I watching? Watching something else. I feel like I need to talk to Crew about The Boys. I feel like I can't never get 5 seasons of my life back. That shit was crazy as hell. Cat. So I'm watching something else. I just can't remember what it is right now because I'm all over the place with my series. They're like some are like 3rd season, some are 5th, some is 8. You know what I mean? I'm trying to catch up. Just finished I finished the 4th season of From. That shit was crazy too. Let's get to it. I feel like I have something else to tell you guys, and just can't remember it right now. Oh, it must be Try Brandy season. I think that's what it is. I've just been getting in fucking random fucking spats with bitches. Straight wenches, man. Like left and right. Either fucking on Messenger or in person, fucking in public, on city council. Like just must be like trying my fucking gangster. And it's like it's really sad because everybody knows how the fuck I am. It's like, why play with me? But it must be Mercury retrograde and test your fortitude season. And I'm like with it. Like this is like say shit for me. But it seems like that's all I've been doing is checking bitches. Left and right. Left and fucking right. Left and right. I think like 3 this week alone is fucking barely Monday. I like literally checked the bitch, checked the wench, fucking like 9 hours ago. You know what I mean? Like, good Lord. Let's see, where do I want to start? Where do I want to start? Look, when I set the playlist because it's got my songs in it, so I don't have to do any of that. Let's see. I think everybody, let's talk about this. I think we'll start with this. Yeah. Start with this first. I'm gonna knock out these I'm trying to go in order. I threw them all in there and I couldn't rearrange them, you know.
Put in office again that's gonna protect our people. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna run nobody that ain't.
So, you know, Dr. Matthews has been doing a lot. So I guess she's having a birthday party. It says Charleston White's remarks moments before shot fired as he was leaving Dr. Matthews' birthday party. Okay. So let's see what kind of men. First of all, the fact that this lady is even having him speak is just like come on, now we can't really take you seriously at all. Like once I saw this, I was like, man, whatever hopes I had for you, done wiped them off the map. I was already thinking she was kind of messy a little bit. This is kind of like, I don't know. Charleston White is like, fuck, man. Considering what he did with the Carmelo Anthony's parents and the Metcalfs, I was kind of done with it. And I've been seeing a lot of videos lately where he's in constant peril.
Gonna be for the best interest of our people. Okay? Now look, I'm gonna be very clear. We got Democrats, we got Republicans, and we got independents. But what I'm all about is who is the perfect person that's gonna fit our agenda and our goddamn people. Okay, so with that county clerk, let me be clear. When y'all call me and tell me Dr. Matthews, the police did this to me, or Dr. Matthews, they didn't did this shit to me, or Dr. Matthews, da-da-da-da. How can I help you if I can't get the goddamn court documents? So, who we got at this point right now, who used to be the county clerk for Harris County is Chris Daniels. Wait a minute, y'all still talking. Like, I'm trying to put y'all on some goddamn game because when y'all call me to help you, how can I help you if I don't got this motherfucking office to help you? come to dealing with cases, let's say you got the police that messed over. Let's say you got child support case that messed over. Let's say you got a misdemeanor case that messed over.
For this being your birthday party, you sure can't calm nobody down in the back that they can hear you. Like, you can't tell them motherfuckers to shut the fuck up and like let you talk. I mean, isn't this your birthday party? Like, you can't tell them to shut up. Like, they loud as hell. They're so disrespectful. And she just keeps hollering. You can tell she lost her goddamn voice. She just keeps talking. She can't make her be quiet. It's a birthday party. Legend.
How can me and my team help you if I can't get the goddamn shit? I'm not able to get it unless we got a county clerk that's in place to give me what I need. So, Chris Daniels, where you at? Come here, Chris. Come here, Chris. So, look here. This is what I got right now. Everybody, y'all need to listen. I don't need folk in this position. This position is a very critical position. I don't need people in this position that's not going to be for the best interest of us. Do you hear me? When I have to turn around, y'all come to me and tell me that this happened to you, this happened, I got to be able to pull the court documents. How can I pull the court documents if I don't have a county clerk who gonna give it to me? Do y'all hear what I'm saying? I can't do it without this guy. So everybody, he's on the ballot for November. Chris Daniels. Now I'm gonna be clear. Let me be clear with this real quick. Chris Daniels is a Republican. I'm just gonna be real. You're a Republican. But I'm about what's right for my goddamn people. And when I need to help you, he's gonna help me help you. So Chris, tell them what you're doing, goddamn it. Tell them.
Well, as you said, I'm Chris Daniel, a former Harris County District Clerk in charge of almost every judge and jury duty in Harris County. I stayed forever just north of here off of Bama North Houston and 249, Epps Island Elementary. That was where I stayed. And as a native Houstonian, I know this entire neighborhood. I walk this neighborhood. You see me drive up and down these neighborhood streets. I take care of everyone in Houston on purpose. Why? Because what you do is the best you can do in the job for everybody concerned. It doesn't matter what judge you put in there if you can't find the record. It doesn't matter what judge is messing your case up if they can't even find what the record said yesterday. We had appointed officials in the courthouse that lost 3 weeks worth of records. 3 weeks worth of records. What's that do for your divorce? What's that do for your CPS case? What's that do for your DWI? What's that do for your possession case? It messes you up and you're in jail longer than you should be. Why? Because they're losing the court records. How do you stop that? You get someone in there that didn't lose the court records for 8 years when he was in office. The only reason why I'm not there now is because of a wave that hit in 2018. It had nothing to do with the job I was doing. I was supported by most of the Democrat elected officials, even in private, in 2018. Why? Because I did the job to serve everybody in Harris County. And I pledged to do it again. My cell phone is on the website. You can call me personally. I'm reachable. You don't have to go through 5 layers of people to call me. So call me, and I'm willing to help you because I work for you. It's your taxpayer dollars. We're about to be broke as a county. It's your taxpayer dollars, and I'm working for you. Chris Daniel, Harris County District Clerk.
So look, let me say this shit, y'all. Let me say this. Chris Daniels ain't paid me shit because you gotta start paying me $20K on top. Chris Daniels ain't paying me a motherfucking thing. shit. We don't need nobody that's gonna turn around and be like, oh, I don't know where it's at. We don't need none of that. We need somebody that's gonna be, when you call me, I can go get that shit. Because at the end of the day, in order for you to fight cases, we have to have the court record to do it. So if we got somebody that's over the county clerk that's not going to find the record that you need, what the fuck we doing? What are we doing? So I'm gonna say this again. I don't give a damn he was the Republican Party. I don't give a damn about that shit. What I give a damn about is that your ass, when I got people that's calling me from Fifth Ward, when I got people calling me from Homestead, when I got people that's calling me from Dead End, when I got people that's calling me from Southwest, when I got people that's calling me around Harris County, God damn it, I'm gonna call you and tell me, give me the goddamn record. I can't get it if I got a motherfucker that's gonna try to hide the shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm saying this again. He running for county clerk, y'all. We gotta put him in office. Period. I'm voting for Chris Daniel, goddamn. Even though I'm a goddamn Republican, because guess what? Anything I needed from Chris, I was able to get it when he was in office. And I'm a whole goddamn Democrat. Because guess what? He not bought. He's not one of the motherfuckers that's in the establishment. He's about what's right and what's wrong, and that's what is important. It's about what's right and what's wrong. And goddamn it, when you call me, and you gotta pay me that fee, because you know I ain't going for free, you gotta pay me. But when you call me, and then I get on him, I'm like, hey man, this is the case number, I need this, I need every dirt on this bitch. In order for me to get it, I gotta have somebody that's over the goddamn record to get it goddamn done. How fast you get it? You understand? And guess what? Who gonna get it? Me. Charles, come here. Cause you a goddamn Republican, I'm a Democrat. Oh. Hey, this damn goddamn Charles Surrey, goddamn Republican. Look, I've been knowing this motherfucker for years. And me and him been going at it. But guess what? We find a common ground because we're about what's right and what's wrong. Like, when that shit happened to Carmela Anthony, Charleston got on that goddamn phone and called me and say, hey, sis, I need you to go down there to McKinney, Texas. And then,
come on, cuz. Stop the cap. Like, come on, cuz. First of all, you were 3 days fucking late with the nonsense. And this motherfucker playing mind games with both parents. And the young man got fucking 30 fucking 5 years. Come on, cuz. Come on. This is that. Come on, cuz. Like, it is like, in my personal opinion, it's a wrap for me.
look, and county clerk, like, when he running for, release all the public information. Okay? So, what I'm saying to y'all, regardless if he's Republican or not, bitch, you black first. So, when he called me,
He isn't. Charleston White isn't black first. Nothing. Oh my God, cuz I feel like nodding out right now. Charleston White is not black first. Charleston White is Charleston White first. He's a in fact, oh my God. Come on, cuz he called you, told you to come down. You was 3 days motherfucking late. You was a whole year and 3 days fucking late. And this motherfucker playing mind games and leading the parents down a fucking path of dismay. Like, come on, cuz. For real, like this is bullshit. This whole scenario is bullshit. And I mean, I think I showed a video with her talking to another motherfucker who was talking to a brother, talking about, he said he was a Republican. She said she didn't give a fuck about that. She was a Democrat. Democrat stuff here. And I was like, okay, cuz, like, she's okay. But now, like, are you serious? Are we really serious with this shit? He called you, said, come on, man, cuz, cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit. You're not even involved in it really right now. Talk about get all the records and shit. The fuck records did you? Where were you? Where were you? In the same state 3 motherfucking days later. Come on, man. And you let this motherfucker just railroad a whole family and then fucking no. Cuz, come on.
Hey, sis, I need you to go down there. I need you to expose these bitches. That's what the fuck I did, and I did it in one fucking day. And look, I gave his ass.
When was that? You didn't do none of that.
The fucking leverage with them motherfuckers, because they turned around, they was like, hey, can you call her off of us? Please, call her off of us. And all that. I told you, fuck them bitches. I told Charleston, fuck them bitches, because at the end of the day, what they did was wrong. The DA is a fucking freak. You run around here being a hoe ass nigga, run around here fucking folk and doing all this shit on fucking purpose. And you didn't fund it because that's what you do. Right? So when Charleston called me, y'all, no, I'm be real, listen, y'all, listen. I need everybody listen. Hold on. So when Charleston called me, he said, hey, sis, I need you to go to McKinney because this is what they do. So when he called me and let me know, I went down there and I exposed all their asses.
I don't think this broad should be drinking anymore in public. At all. Okay? Not at all. At all. And I can't even take it seriously right now. Like I can't take it. See? You know it's a bad sign. Motherfucking rings falling off and shit. I can't do it. Where did my ring go? It's in the corner. Figures. Oh my god. Can't do it. It's like, God, wait, what? No. And you talk like, man. You take this any kind of serious. If I was dude running for office right there, I'd be hella embarrassed.
Okay, Charles. Hey, Charles, in that conversation, can you come out?
Say, hey, listen, I know a lot of y'all ain't paying attention. I know a lot of y'all ain't paying attention because y'all think a lot of what she's saying is bullshit. But listen, the power lies in the booth. If you can't start at the bottom of the political process, you can't wait 4 years to try to elect your president to have power. Power starts right here. You don't know nobody in the city that can get a white elected official to come down to talk to a bunch of drunk niggas that won't even listen. They won't even listen. You can't get nobody in the city that'll get a white elected official that'll come talk to a bunch of drunk niggas who won't even listen. They ain't even stop talking. So the next time you have one of these events, you gotta take the drunk niggas out of the mix. Because the drunk niggas that's still talking while the political process is talking, they don't go to the polls. The niggas that's still talking right now,
proper information is given, niggas get dumb. Niggas get stupid when real information come along. But I done seen niggas fill up the building. I done seen niggas come down here just cause I'm here cause they looking for trouble. They looking for trouble. But nigga, we got political elected officials here. We got county commissioners here. The person who got access to the files in the county run the county. Dumb niggas. Come on, Joe. During the pandemic, the mayor didn't shut the city down. It was the county commissioner. The microphone dead. The nigga that ain't got the battery charged up for the proper information. All I'm gonna say is, we fucked up as a race of people. We fucked up as a race of people. We got a woman who turned her birthday party into a political information campaign. And niggas would need to be quiet long enough to get the information. I'm out.
Okay, y'all done converted Shorty real fast. Y'all done got her as BLACC.
Wait.
On that.
That's how it ends? You just jump like that?
Put in office again that's gonna protect our people.
Huh.
As to the files in the county, run the county, dumb niggas. Come on, Joe. During the
Ooh-wee.
party into a political information campaign. And niggas would need to be quiet long enough to get the information. I'm out.
I guess so. The first, they were not listening to nobody. Like, apparently they didn't want any of that information. Okay? Apparently they didn't want any of that information. Can you really blame them? I mean, honestly, can you really blame them? First of all, it just starts off with lies. Like, so what if she did that? I mean, yeah, she's talking. She go along with exactly what what's going on. Like, she obviously can't. You shouldn't be drinking and making speeches, especially when that's not what you like. Where have you been? Where are you at now with it? What's the new information? Right? You just stop talking about Carmelo Anthony. You just stop talking about it. You know what I mean? Like, come on, cuz. And then for him, like, he shouldn't even be talking about this shit. Or he's like, he was doing two-faced, fucking underhanded, double-edged, like, he was doing the most. My people. Come on now. Since when? Let's see what she has. She had another press conference.
Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Candace Matthews, national renowned human civil rights activist, advocate, and author. We are here on the steps of Harris County. This is in regards to the protective order that was filed against me from Jennifer Knight. Guess what? It has been denied. So the scales of justice was leveled in the right way. However, throughout the process of this, they were trying to intimidate me. Aisha Shaheed showed up to my court hearing. Y'all remember the one from the hibachi restaurant? Currently that I have the terroristic threat charges on. Well, she violated her bond conditions today. So me and my attorney brought out the information to the district attorney that's handling her case, and we're just waiting for them to proceed on that. But I want to celebrate a victory on this Happy Friday because that is unacceptable. Because one thing, let me make sure everybody understands: you do not weaponize the judicial system. That is not what we do. Now, you actually have victims who have been abused. You have victims that really need to have protective orders. A protective order you can't get on someone who's exercising a constitutional right. A protective order you don't get because you are under investigation with FBI or other law enforcement authorities, and then you turn around and want to try to weaponize the court system. Y'all thought that y'all was going to do that with Judge Kirby until that administrative judge scaled the scales of justice correctly as well, because none of her claims met the expectations for a protective order. That's why we need to be looking at Judge Kirby on this, y'all, because she signed it. And if you sign something, why would you sign a protective order that don't meet the threshold? You know why? It's retaliation because of me and my team and other community members are holding her accountable for the injustice that she's doing in the 280th court. Attorney Justice.
Good afternoon and happy Friday. I would just like to say congratulations to Dr. Matthews. She testified with authority, with clarity. She was very factual. And one pivotal question I asked her.
This is sober her, okay? Like, I don't even care anymore. Like, when she did that, I was like, man, you had this old fucking stupid looking ass fucking Charleston White. I mean, we saw what happened with the Carmelo Anthony case. We saw him play both sides and him talking shit and fucking leading the family down the wrong motherfucking path, and then switching up and raising money for the fucking racist ass Metcalf. That motherfucker secretly is a fucking I want to say he's a racist, but I want to say that motherfucker is just, he ain't black first. He ain't black first, okay? That motherfucker believes in the powers of whiteness, okay? Always has been. It doesn't matter what he says, doesn't matter what anybody knows, that's just the fucking facts of it all. And this broad was fucking a year and 3 days late. So whatever they was talking about in that little motherfucking party was lies and caps. And I was like, come on, cuz, stop that fucking cap. And you saw nobody respects them, so they just kept talking. And again, fucking Charleston White stopped talking, started playing the music. If that's a sign of non-respect, I don't know what is. You know what I mean? Is this her sober? She wasn't sober there. I was like, Jesus Christ, like, good Lord, that's a hot mess. Like, it really is. I'm not hating on the bride. I'm just saying. I'm saying, now you've been done doing some questionable shit all fucking year long. You had to walk back a couple of your endorsements. Now you're telling everybody to endorse the white man, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, because you know he can get it done. And he's a Republican. Like, this all, because you're worried about who's going to do the best work for your people, our people, us, you know. And I'm like, this big old country fed white boy going to do the work. Make me a believer. Cause make me a fucking believer. I don't see how that's happening. You know what I mean? I don't see how that's happening. I don't see how that's happening at all. I don't see that. She's adamant. I'm like, man, thought nobody was respecting anything she was saying, and or him. And the fact that he's, you know, it's one thing to try to get everybody's attention in there. It's another thing to keep calling everybody dumb niggas and this and that. You know what I mean? That is no way to get anybody's motherfucking attention. That's the quickest way to get kicked out and get the music played.
Was, if someone wants to violate the law, whether it's annoying someone, stalking someone, harassing someone, is the first thing you do to contact the highest law enforcement investigative agency in the country, the Federal Bureau of Investigations? That don't happen. She had a genuine concern as a humanitarian as a community activist about this young lady that many people in the community believe to either be deceased or human trafficked in Mexico. We thank God this young lady is alive and well. And from the moment that Dr. Matthews had a chance to lay eyes on this young lady, who is an adult now, she was very relieved. And she immediately, as soon as we walked out the courthouse doors, contacted the FBI and said, I just laid eyes on her. We have proof of life, but we don't know how she got from Mexico back into the States. And so it's now in the hands of the FBI. They have talked with this young lady, or either will be soon. And it's regrettable that so much of our time is spent fighting these bogus protective orders that keep getting rubber stamped out of the 280th court. I'm not an expert with protective orders, but I know you have to have good, solid, factual evidence. You can't just say somebody's pissing me off, they're annoying me. No, is there a legal basis for it? But nevertheless, it's all going to come out in the wash. We'll be back downtown on Tuesday.
Who knew there was something going on aside from this broad inner messiness, man? Like, for real. Like, I was like, where's this extra shit coming from? Because before that, you wouldn't have heard anything like that. You just heard the judge and this and that. And I'm like, okay, well, now we learned there's a victim in there. You know what I mean? I'm just shaking my head like, come on, cuz. You got to do better, man. And we don't have better.
Man, yeah, Charleston White getting a little of his own energy, getting a little of his own karma back.
Let's see what Seti's talking about. Goons robbed Charleston White's. I think it was a home in Miami. Serves him right. Like, I'm surprised nobody fucks him up on a regular basis.
In Miami, he just, was not too long ago celebrating on IG that he got him a new house in Miami, and lo and behold, he been robbed already. They done went in his house, took money out of his house. Man, this crazy. You know what I'm saying? They done went in there and took money all out of his house, and and so, welcome to Miami. You feel me? That's what they saying. Welcome to Miami. And so, yeah, that was a setup move. That was a setup move right there.
Right.
You just get there. They know that's your house. Know you probably you was just up, bigging the guy up that found the house for you. That supposed to be your man's, and you saying that guys had been, playing games with you about about buying a house, and this guy finally came through for you, and he done set your ass up. He done took your little money up out of the house, and I don't know how much money, but I think it was some thousands. I heard they got some thousands up out of there. So they got them a little lick. They got them a little lick. So nigga, I mean, damn, man, it's just like, do you feel comfortable? Because niggas know where you at.
Mm-hmm. He killing that tea. I'm just gonna say this. Like, I didn't know where to look. I mean, if I gotta be a spot like in my house, like, if I can't find it, how the fuck you gonna find it, right? I mean, I hide shit all the time for myself. All kinds of things, like money, the things. I hide a lot of shit for myself, right? But really, I'm not really hiding it from myself. Probably hiding it from Jesse because he might steal it from me and bring it over to his house. I don't know. It doesn't matter why I hid it. Okay, something in my spirit told me to hide it. Right? I had all kinds of shit. I would take. I just got a little gift recently, like literally, 4 days ago. It's a little box. It's so fly. I hid that from myself. I hid it because it's fancy. It's a little gift. It's a little baller shit, you know what I mean? I hit it. I just hit it. Why not? You know what I mean? I don't remember where the fuck I put it. Really, I don't remember where the fuck I put it. I remember one time I had to go looking for my pistol. I hid my pistol. If you can't find it, or if I can't find it, I know definitely you're not gonna be able to find it. I mean, all kinds of things, 20s, like a little bankroll of bread like this. I mean, I've hit all kinds of shit. Some stuff that I probably will never see that person again. I hid something that they gave me. It wasn't nothing like fucking dangerous or anything. This is some heirlooms. I hid that. I still can't remember where the fuck I put that. And if I had to be honest about it, I don't want to say that it got taken to storage. I just say it's fucking here. I had to get the house. The house ate it. That's what I'll say. The house ate it. If I can't find it, you're not gonna be able to fucking find it. So how the fuck they find these little dollars?
Niggas know where you at, man. They done went in your crib. The nigga done told, that's sad.
That's how my hair is. My hair is turning right now, just like Sadie's.
Man, when you talking greasy about people, and people know where you stay at, and they giving up the intel on where you stay at, that's bad business. You feel what I'm saying? That's real bad business. And so, I think he was in New Orleans for a minute, and he went to talking greasy about the niggas in New Orleans. Now you got to get the hell up out of New Orleans. So you go to Miami. You've been talking shit probably about niggas in Miami too. And so you ain't man. Nigga, I guess where was he from? Was he from he was from Texas? Was he from Fort Worth or Dallas? You can't stay nowhere, man.
Don't even matter.
You can't stay nowhere. You're outcast at this point. People talk shit and say, "Oh, but they looking to get a lick off of your ass." They looking, and listen, we don't condone violence. We don't condone, people's demise. But a lot of times, man, you can't help but to predict, shit happening. They're just like, when people see a nigga robbing and stealing and killing, they say it won't be long. And it's real. Because you're engaged in a certain kind of lifestyle where you can look at the resume of people who live like that, and it's not gonna be long. So, I mean, if niggas then came in the house, how you gonna feel comfortable staying in that house? How you gonna feel comfortable staying in that house? That's you got to keep the 9 on. You're going to have to keep the thing on. You need dogs, nigga. But the fact is, you can't come into the city, broadcasting. Sometimes you had to, say he's a coward. Yeah, well, like I say, we don't want to, I know what it is. You know what it is. I've been on Charleston White, and they've been crying too, because I was pounding his ass because he's a sucker. You know what I'm saying? That's real. What you said is real. Anybody that, talk crazy about women, kids, elderly, the nigga don't give a damn. And so
me and Sadie the same color right now. Yeah. I'm tickled that he got his house wrong. Like, how the fuck they find your loot, man? Like, you obviously didn't do a good enough job hiding shit. Did they get you in the driveway? Like, what the fuck is happening? But fucking Miami and certain places are home invasion cities. Like, they live for that type of shit. I was out in Florida for like 5 years. I was living in Orlando, man. We had a little apartment. Me and my cousin and her husband. And we used to kick it with the next door neighbors. And my cousin's husband was over next door. And me and my cousin was over there in the apartment eating Wendy's and playing spades. We've been playing spades for at least an hour. And I was like, man, where Philip at? Next door. These motherfuckers. It was like a whole thing for like a whole year. They were doing nothing but home invasions. There was this bitch and like 2 dudes. And then just happened to run up in the house next door. The whole time we're playing spades, eating Wendy's, listening to music, laughing and giggling and shit. And they got ran up in. It had 8 motherfuckers in the bathroom. 8 motherfuckers in the bathroom robbing the crib. That's just still funny to me. I mean, it was really going down. And by the time we figured it out, we're like, man, let's go over there and see what's cracking. This motherfucker's still in the bathroom hiding out. I was like, what's wrong with all of you? 8 of you, and you couldn't take down a bitch and 2 dudes? So I have to shake my head at all of that. None of you got bold? Couldn't be.
They figure he's good gang. You know, they're gonna try to rob him everywhere it go. When niggas get to running up in your house and shit, that's bad business. Cause but they figure he wasn't in there. But if you got enough money and niggas know you got enough money, and they ain't gonna give a goddamn if you in there or not. If they could get in. If they can get in and get the ups on you and put the thing on you before you can get to yours, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Either you gonna open up the safe, or even if it's in the safe, you gonna open up the safe, nigga, or you're gonna be a casualty. Niggas take the safe anyway and get a nigga, to get in it,
I pressed delete on everything. He really killed
me. A lot of times it don't even be shit in the motherfucker. They've been off the nigga and ain't even shit in the motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? So that's crazy, But again, and we just heard, and he was just talking about, but his aura is chasing him. All these niggas' aura is and they like fireflies and shit. They all, hang out. Yeah. Well, he can live. He can believe what he wants. Just like I say, everybody got a, it's an hourglass on everybody. You see the life that you live. It's an hourglass on you, and if you turn over a new leaf, you might can get it to flip, you might get some more time. But if you live a certain life, especially a destructive life, you got an hourglass, nigga, and the sands is falling through, but whether you believe it or not, and try.
Debt is a real life thing. You know what I mean? When you do bad, it's like as a puffs up below. You just doing the worst shit. You like the worst person. You're intentional about it. You know what I mean? There's really nothing good about you. You're not even trying to be decent. I mean, not anywhere. And all that you're exuding out in the world is just shit ass energy. You're a crummy ass dude. You know what I mean? Use a straight motherfucking perpetrating ass fucking fraud of a person. You know what I mean? All that shit comes back to you in karmic ways. Nobody when they live bad like that, they do bad like that, they suffer karmic debt for a while. They never clean up that for a long while. I was like that for a minute, and the karmic debt I had accrued lasted for a long time. I never thought it was gonna be over, and then all of a sudden, started doing better, started putting out better shit. I tried to, at least, I try to be just a little bit more, I don't know, just a little bit better. I mean, the world made me this way, so And I just try not to push it out there on everybody. I had to really take some time. You know what I mean? Because I'm still pretty angry, but it's not everybody's fault. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I was just pretty angry. But that karmic debt was starting to really mess with my metaphysics. It was messing with my whole being. You know what I mean? And then I feel like it just progressively had gotten worse, you know? So as I started doing better things, karmic debt started to, eventually I paid the karmic debt. Paid the karmic debt. And then I start over. It was perfect? Fuck no. No. But I'm better than I was. That's the best part I can say. Better than I was. I'm not doing some of the shit I had to do. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that no more. So it's a lot different now. It's a little bit different. So much to where I think, okay, it might be all right. Start moving forward with my life. You know what I mean? But that karmic debt was really not allowing me to progress in any aspect. You know what I mean? I was just stagnant and nothing but negative outcomes was happening because I owed karmically. I owed a karmic debt. For every bad thing or every bad move or every cruel thing I did, you know what I mean? It just kept building up and building up and building up. And my life was falling apart left and right. So I had to fix it. And I knew what was wrong. Just didn't want to fix it. It took a minute. And I said, finally, I fucking fixed it. Not that I couldn't, or I didn't have the magical ways to do it. I just was like, I'd rather work on other people's shit than versus mine. When I finally sat down and thought about it, I was like, okay, well, now I got to work on this shit. And it did. And that's a little bit better, I would say I don't have that karmic debt, but I would say, however, I do bad shit and it happens immediately. So I'm able to fix it when it happens. And I do a lot. I do some fucked up shit sometimes. So. Sometimes this shit's just called for. And at that same time, I'll get hit with some ugly ass karmic outcome that I have to fix. I don't know what's going on back there. So yeah, a good guy's house brand up in. He lives like this. This is like a karmic thing for him, and it's not gonna stop happening. The more he continues to be a shit ass, the more it's gonna happen. And I'm just gonna say, to be steady or grading, we're like the same color right now. I got the same shit going on with my hair. Like that's what's underneath this rag. Like I had picked that all out. It looked just like his shit. I swear to God, it looked like his shit. Right now, currently, that's what's under this. That's why it's all fluffy. Let's see. Let's play some classics. Let's see what brother Chase is talking about. How are we all over the place?
Trying to demonize those talking points and paint it in a negative light. Taking our words and flipping it into some, oh, well, if you say this, you don't want black people to come together. What are you talking about? Why do we always have to belittle ourselves and take disrespect for the diaspora to come together? I don't want to be a part of that.
Right.
If you're uncomfortable about me identifying with my lineage and gatekeeping my culture the same way you do, stay your ass over there in your culture.
Right.
I'm like Tip on ATL. I'm not trying to kick it with you, skate with you, none of that. We good.
Right.
We good. I don't wish harm on anybody in the Caribbean, in Africa, or throughout the world, wherever black people are, racial-wise. I don't wish harm on anything. But I'm good. I ain't gotta talk to you.
Right.
I don't have to be buddied up with you. You dig? Mm-hmm. But the ancestors have a unique way of humbling people. Okay, so after this interview came out, family, as just some of y'all know, over the last couple of weeks, a lot of foundational Black Americans, because she's talking about F you and F your feelings, and they're doing all this misrepresentation of foundational Black Americans. So a lot of people start digging of her and her past, because a lot of people found it interesting that her manager, you know, was Nigerian. So they're like, oh, okay, this dude is Nigerian, and the ancestors, you know, they didn't like what she said, and so people started looking into his past, family. They started looking into his past, and this is one of the unique things that pulled up. Now, this is who she's managed by. Uncle Toby. Oh, Lord, let's get into Uncle Toby. This is her manager, family. And these are some of the tweets from Uncle Toby. This is going back to 2012. White women, he's got the asterisk marks, like white women, that's pro-white women. He's doing a lot of white talk. White women, I love y'all. White girls, ooh, he got the heart eyes, the heart eye emoji. Yeah. White girls do it right. Oh, he's big on the white girls, okay? Gross. Now, you know, remember Dante Cowell, he was doing all that. Y'all the white people, be white people. Okay, the dude who manages her has a fascination with snow bunnies. Yeah. Okay, let's go to some more, because it gets worse and worse. All right. New white girl in my background. Okay, I guess he's talking about his background on his Twitter page. I like my girls like my drugs white. Oh, goodness, boy. In high school, I had all the white HOESs. I get to UH, University of Houston, and I haven't pulled not one white girl, not one. Okay, these are the people we need to unify with, family. This is who manages Mona Leo. Okay, this is who manages Miss Sexy Solon. All right. Bro, isn't it weird that whenever people are mixed with white and black, they would rather go by being black than being white? Okay, so he's saying that's weird. You need to go with your whiteness. Okay. These are the people we need to unify with, family. This is who managing Mona Leo, because a lot of people we looking like, oh, okay. All right, but it gets worse. Okay, now this is another tweet. This is from 2011. He's talking to somebody, I guess somebody based Jew. That's the name of the guy he's talking to on Twitter. Is he white? I don't want to go with N-words for my graphic-ish. Okay? I don't want to go with N-words for my graphic-ish. And he's using the N-word with a hard ER. And I've been telling y'all for years, a lot of these Africans, they love using the N-word with the hard ER. Okay? And that's showing you how they distance themselves from us. Okay, the hard ER. Remember the Myron Gaines of the world. Okay, he's from Sudan. He likes to laugh and ha and kiki with a lot of these white supremacists and use the N-word with the hard ER. Okay, so this is him, family. Wait, hold on. And we knew we were gonna find this. Okay, here is he. This is him. True. Back to akatas. And I've told y'all about that akata word. Akata is a word that they use over in Africa, especially West Africa, particularly Nigeria, which this dude is, to describe and to disrespect foundational Black Americans. A lot of people vary about the definition of the word, but a lot of people believe it means wild ones or wildcats, someone away from home. Okay. Someone away from home, okay? And it's a very derogatory term that they use to particularly describe foundational Black Americans, okay? So this is him on his Twitter page. Y'all, Ricky G, he's talking to Ricky G. Whoa, let's not turn this into Igbos versus Yoruba's now. We're on the same team. It's the Akatas we don't like. Remember, okay? And I told y'all this is good teach tape, family. These folks, they go at it with each other on their homeland. The only thing that unifies these folks in the Caribbean, in African, the only thing that unifies these folks in Africa, in the Caribbean, and other places is when it's time to crap on foundational Black Americans. And you can see it in that tweet. Let's not turn this into Igbos versus Yoruba now. We're on the same team. Wink, wink. It's the Akatas we don't like, remember? See, this is why they always need us. They need to be able to crap on us unapologetically. Okay, so they can unify. That unifies them. When they get to crap on us and say derogatory things about us, that helps to unify them. They feed off of that, family.
What a breeze.
But when we punch back, they cry foul. So he's saying, hey, man, listen, I know we always go at it with each other. We don't have no unity over here amongst each other, but we got bigger fish to fry. It's the Akatas we don't like. Here he is again, Akata this. LOL, Akatas always do things the hard way. But where do you sit in pole or political science? I think he's trying to say poli science. All right, so he's using the term Akata. Okay, this is who's managing Mona Leo. And I know we're going to have some people who say, Chase, this is back in 2012. Man, this is back, this 12, 13 years ago.
It don't matter.
Nigga, why are you going back to over a decade? This is a long time ago, nigga. No. Let's be clear. Y'all go back to elementary school when it comes to your justification for shitting on us.
Right.
Okay? Remember, when they want to crap on foundational Black Americans, they start talking about us calling them an African booty scratcher back in elementary school. Oh, nigga, when I came here in the 5th grade, I was called an African booty scratcher, something that everybody was called. All right?
That's right.
See, I love keeping us on the same standards. If it's okay for you to go back to elementary school, well, we can go back a decade on you. And my second question to the Africans who say, well, this was a long time ago when he was using the word Akata, when did he stop using it? When did he stop using it?
He didn't.
When did all of a sudden he gain an obscene amount of respect for foundational Black Americans?
He did it.
When he started signing foundational Black Americans and making money off of them like Mona Leo. And by the way, he disabled his whole Twitter page. Okay. Once the FBA family, shout out to the FBA family for revealing this, he disabled his whole Twitter page. All right. And what's interesting is he manages another artist, family. He manages another artist named Maxo Cream. And Maxo Cream, this young man in the back right here, who's standing next to Mona Leo, so she knows him as well. Okay? She knows him as well. He had some interesting tweets. All right? This is Maxo Cream. I hope I never have kids with a bopping A-word Akata-ish. I will be disowned. Oh, Lord. He's going real hard body. He's Nigerian as well, family. He's Nigerian as well. If you dumb A-word black issues, I'm going back to African women. I'm the Akata killer.
Bye, bitch.
No, I'm sorry for that.
Don't let the airport hit you on the
Here's another tweet. Oh, he's going really hard body. If you dumb A-word black issues, I'm going back to African women. Then he put underscore Akata killer. Boy, he's talking about killing us or unaliving us Akatas. Fair use, YouTube. I'm just describing his tweets. Okay, he's talking about unaliving us. Let's be clear. He's talking about unaliving us. These are the people we're supposed to unify with. We're supposed to ignore these people when they come around our circles. And as you can see him in the back, he's got the whole FBA aesthetic look. Nothing. He ain't got no traditional African garbs on. He ain't got none of that. Okay. He grew up in Houston, Texas, and he eats off of foundational Black American rap music. That's how he eats.
Right.
You dig? That's what puts shelter over his head. This is how he's talking. Here's another tweet. Akata killer. All right, boy. He was known. He wanted that to be his brand. Okay. Here's another one. It gotta be my African side that keeps me going in school, because my Akata side be saying F this dumb ish. Oh Lord. Here's another one. Akata females be so ill. I guess he's trying to say lame. They be so lame. Now this is a Nigerian rapper over here. He ain't doing nothing that highlights his Nigerian culture.
Not at all.
Oh, well, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Calling us Akata. That highlights the Nigerian culture. I'll take that back. I was wrong on that. That is Nigerian culture, calling us Akata. All right, that's part of their culture. Here's another one. In the lab cooking up heat with some guy on some Akata-ish. All right. Another one. African game. Akata killers. All right. This shows you the mindset, family. And this also shows you what they were on. See, all of them now, since we delineated, family, they try to act as if they were on some Pan-African stuff. It's us who holding Pan-Africanism back. It's us who are divisive. This is what they've been on, family. And my question again, for the people in the back who say, hey, Chase, this is over a decade ago. When did he stop thinking like this?
He didn't.
When did he all of a sudden gain the utmost respect for foundational Black Americans? He didn't. He didn't. Some of them, since we delineated, they're just not dumb enough to tweet this type of shit no more. That's how comfortable they were. But see, now that we delineated, we doing our own thing, we on code, and they can't eat off of us. All of a sudden, hey, with Pan-Africanism, we all Black. When the police pull us over, all right, family, this is what they were talking about a decade, and this is who was surrounded by Mona Leo. This is who she's surrounded by. This is who's managing her, and these are the artists that Uncle Toby, that's his name on Twitter, is managing. And last thing, I'll end it with this. For our sister Mona Leo, because you said this, sister. It's the last video. You said this in the same interview with Kyle.
It's all right about.
Before we move on, because we moving on at all times. We got to move on. I'm not gonna sit in this space where you niggas want me to sit in. Y'all want me to die? Y'all want me to kill myself?
Peep the language. Peep how she's talking about and talking to foundational Black Americans. Peep it.
Y'all want me to jump off a bridge for how I feel, and I don't respect that because everybody feel how they feel, and I feel like people have been trying to make me an easy target. Like, you not finna go toe to toe with a politician. Y'all not niggas not finna go toe to toe with people who are in a space, but they feel like a young Black girl in this female rap hip hop space. We finna come down on her. I've been seeing you little pussy ass tweets.
She talking street talk now, fam. She talking about us. She talking about foundational Black Americans.
Oh
yeah, she shooting
drop your shit.
I've been seeing the pussy shit, and I just want to let y'all know I really don't give a fuck. I'm not reneging. I'm not going back on what I said. What I said was what the fuck I meant. And what I showed y'all, what I depicted in my imagery was what I felt. And if you feel some type of way, bitch, fuck you. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it was. I'm promoting Black unity, Black community, and Black love. And if that step on your toes, you a weirdo. And I don't know what to tell you. And I just want to end it off by saying that.
Oh, okay. So my sister Mona Leo, with that monologue that you gave at the end of the Eggs and Greeks podcast as it pertains to foundational Black Americans who took issue with some of the imagery and some of the things in your video, okay?
Was all over the place.
Are you keeping the same energy with your manager and the people you've been affiliated with?
And you gonna show out on this kid.
Because you said, I saw the little pussy ass tweets. Did you see those tweets? Did you see those tweets that we brought up?
That's not on tour though.
Because from my understanding, family, and y'all let me know, because I've been handling business. I've been out of the state. You know, I've been running around the South trying to set up some things for the FBA family.
Right.
Let me know. Has she spoken about what her manager has said?
Nope.
Has she spoken out against Maxo Queen?
Nope.
Has Dante Cal said anything about her manager?
Nope.
Because see, when somebody tweets at you the word tether, oh, y'all come on, y'all won't smoke, y'all.
Yes.
Oh, you fired.
You like
you talking like a street cat.
The Sulan thing.
I stand on it. I didn't see it. Oh, she get real animated. Boy, she's playing a hell of a character, ain't she?
She definitely was.
When people don't like something that foundational Black Americans do,
what's that?
The disrespect.
That whole video was all over the place. You know what I mean? It was all over the place. So instead of Sulan be like FBA or whatever, you know what I mean? Because it coincides with us with that. she had all kinds of different Pan-Africanism. She had all kinds of shit. She had a barbecue. She had this. She had all shit. This shit was all over the place. And the bride came out for a concert. She came out here for a concert. You know, she does a couple shows or whatever. I seen some clips with her in a concert. Now you bring in a lot of you know, people to come see your shows and shit. If anything, they're coming to see it because Salon. I don't think I'm saying it right. I gotta hear it. Excuse me. Salon, and then FBA and all other stuff kind of coincides with each other. But she was acting like a whole tether. Like, we're not wrong for saying any of that. And the fact that you go on this motherfucking Grits, what's his name? Grits and Ham or Grits and fucking Dirt Rocks, whatever the fuck his name is. Fucking high yellow ass. You go on there and he's just like co-signing everything you're saying, but surrounded by nothing but motherfucking Nigerians. I was like, your whole camp could get deported. And none of us would give a fuck. We care less if you make any money. If you do another show. No, ain't nobody going out there and be like, oh, I want to see her. Yay. Yeah, right. I mean, trust me, when she came out here, I don't know who fucking wanted to go see that. With it's like one song, you have one song, and you really only kind of got some major points off of it because we listened to it and we talked about it and we talked about you, and that was that, and that was it. And now you feel this kind of way. Whatever. You hear me? Like, so what? You was affected by it. If it didn't bother you, you wouldn't have brought it up. How about that? If it didn't bother you, you wouldn't brought up these tweets and whatever else. But just sit back like
they stand
whatever. Why don't you just say thank you for the
but your manager and your guy out here who you've been affiliated with, who he manages, who's sitting up here talking about killing people from your lineage, unaliving people from your lineage. Okay, fair use, you too. Fair use. I'm just describing what was tweeted. Crickets.
Right.
Crickets. I haven't heard Dante. Have y'all heard Dante Kyle say anything? Put in the comment section below.
No.
Crickets. They don't say nothing in. They don't say nothing in. This is why a lot of foundational Black Americans have delineated.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a microcosm of what Pan-Africanism has become.
But you're not going to have more than one.
Unity and Pan-Africanism has become everybody gets to eat and shit on Black Americans. And Black Americans, you better not say nothing. You better sit down, have a Coke and a smile. We not going for it no more. The same energy you keep with us, you keep with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I would respect if she came out her next interview and said, hey man, I talked to my manager and I let him know that was some BS. And we ain't having that on my team. And until you come out and apologize to foundational Black Americans, you can't manage me no more.
She gotta apologize to us.
But I haven't heard anything like that, family. I've heard crickets.
She gotta apologize to us. Not just them, she gotta apologize to us. Like, that's off top. She gotta apologize to us. Because she's disrespectful.
We always heard the same thing, like African booty scratcher.
What has the African...
And peep the screen. Peep the screen. The new cool, from booty scratcher to blueprint. Let me repeat that. That's what's on the screen right now. That's what they decided to put as a top. The new cool, from booty scratcher to blueprint. So I guess he's saying, peep the screen. Peep the screen. The new cool, from booty scratcher to blueprint. Let me repeat that. That's what's on the screen right now. That's what they decided to put as a top. The new cool, from booty scratcher to blueprint. So I guess he's saying Africans they went from booty scratcher. Now they set the blueprint for us Black Americans. Oh, Lord.
Can experience been like for you in America?
I was born here in America. Yeah. I feel like growing up, we always heard the same thing, like African booty scratcher.
Oh, okay. Let me pause it right here, and let's go ahead and address this because this is a popular talking point, especially when it comes to conversations about quote unquote diaspora wars, and especially with people who always try to blame it on Black Americans. The number one talking point they always use is when I went to school, I got called an African booty scratcher. Black Americans bully me. They call me an African booty scratcher this, African booty scratcher that. They said my food smelled funny. Let's go ahead and address this. As it pertains to the talking point African booty scratcher. Number one, every damn body was called an African booty scratcher in school. Everybody. Foundational Black American family. Let me know in the comment section, my FBA family, if you were called an African booty scratcher.
I think you were only offended. I think
called an African booty scratcher.
I think you were only offended if you actually scratched your booty, like, and got caught doing it. And then it should be a thing. But man, like, come on, cuz, like, man, I don't remember the last time I even said that shit out loud. I was like a child. You know what I mean? And the words that came back to me were worse. That stopped me from going in. Like, Jesus Christ. And even whatever the fuck I heard back then when I was a small child, best believe it would be nothing compared to what I would unleash on them now. I mean, God, I've had fucking damn near 30 years to perfect my craft. You know what I mean? I mean, that's all I do all day is shit talk. Like, fuck. Don't get me started. I'll start oh my God, I can go in all day. It's like, I don't even need a nap or a sandwich. Just let me roll. You know what I mean? Especially if you keep talking to me, I'm like, oh my God. But like, oh my God, hurt feelings over nothing. I would be like, that's the only thing I would think is, are you still offended because you was actually scratching your booty in public or something, and you know somebody caught you in mid-itch? Is that why you're offended? Is that why it still bothers you? Because people were like, you actually were doing it. Started laughing. Is that the reason you're still bothered by it? Because I mean, it was like, man, 30 some years back, like 30 years back, I could foresee that be the clown of the century that I had to hear that really affected my motherfucking life and day-to-day ins and outs. Like, come on. I think I've said far more worse shit. A lot of worse shit. And I don't think it had anything to do with anybody being from Africa. Everybody could get it. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Chase. Tell them what it is.
Scratcher. All right. Caribbeans got called it. Everybody got called an African booty scratcher at some point in time. That was one of the first little kid jokes that you told. Which brings me to my second point. It was a little kid joke. A lot of these folks, when they sit up here and start talking about somebody's calling them an African booty scratcher, they're not talking about when they were 18, 19 years old. They're talking about back in elementary school when they were damn 7 and 8 years old. No, I don't even remember nobody even using that in high school. I don't even remember people using that joke in middle school. That was like a funny little kid joke. When you first started telling jokes, that was the go-to joke. And that applied to anybody. Everybody got called an African booty scratcher. You did? The third thing it brings up, and this is why our brother Kendrick had a beautiful song, They Not Like Us, that they're not built like us and they're not from our culture. And they don't respect our culture, okay? Foundational Black Americans have a culture of what we would call roasting. Some people, some FBAs in different places call it joning. Some FBAs, like out in California and other places like that, they call it cracking, okay? We have a culture of AKA joking on each other. But a lot of people don't understand where this stems from. This stems from our ethnogenesis in this country, family. See, during our ethnogenesis, our ancestors created a game called the Dozens, as it's more popularly known today, which is what we call, like I say, cracking and Joan and X, Y, and Z. The purpose of this game, your mama so fat, your daddy so ugly, was to build mental fortitude. To build mental fortitude, to make sure you were mentally strong, to make sure that mentally you can never get thrown off your pivot. Why was it important for our ancestors to develop this game, especially amongst children at a young age? Because it was a time when our ancestors could go out there and they would be called certain names. Things would be said about them, and they couldn't afford to get overly emotional and react and do something and spaz out. Because if they did, it could get them killed. Not only get them killed, it could get the town burned down. It could put your family in harm's way. So you learn to crack, you learn to smile, you learn to joke with it. You learn to be witty. You learn to say little things back. You learn how to sneak this in a real subtle way. That's one thing about foundational Black Americans, and that's why when we roast, nobody roasts like we roast. We cut deep with the roast, and it could be something simple. This is why one of the earliest dances that foundational Black Americans created was called the cakewalk. Look up the cakewalk. The cakewalk was foundational Black Americans who were dealing with that mental abuse on the plantation. They were mocking how the plantation owners would walk. So they were making fun of them. So they would do things like the cakewalk, and it went viral. But to the outside, to the white public, to systematic white supremacy, it's just like, oh, these niggas is just doing a little dance. But we were mocking them. So we learned how to be real witty. You learn how to not let them get in your head. We ain't gonna say nothing that's gonna get us lynched. You dig? We ain't gonna say nothing that's gonna get our town burnt down. But we learn how to fire back in subtle ways. See, anybody knows this is foundational Black Americans. The moment you get emotional when we're joking with each other, the moment you get emotional when roasting or cracking, now you want to fight, you already lost. You already lost. Oh, look at this nigga, he emotional now. Oh, he in his feelings. He in his feelings now. And you know, FBA parents don't play that. I remember I came in one time, you know, I have a strong FBA mother from Mississippi. And, you know, I think we were out there roasting and somebody said something about my mom and I got mad and I tried to fight X, Y, and Z. And my mama told me, well, nigga, if you can't take a joke, stay your ass inside. Stay your ass inside. Either you learn how to roast back, you learn how to pass it off and not let them get you off your pity, or stay your ass inside. Okay? I had a real FBA mother like that. Like, hey, nigga, don't come in and out this house crying every 5 seconds you trying to fight somebody. No, stay your ass inside if you can't play with everybody. If you can't take a joke. But see, they didn't have parents like that. See, when they went home and they started talking about, oh, somebody called me an African booty scratcher, their parents started calling us Akatas. Oh, those Akatas ain't shit. They're cultureless. They're lazy. No, our parents understood, nigga, that's part of a rite of passage. Getting roasted, getting joned on, that's part of your rite of passage. Learn how to crack back. Learn how to joke back. Or stop playing at all. Don't come in the house crying.
Shit.
See, we're totally two different people. We come from a different culture.
Make sure that
and the reason they don't understand this because they've been told we don't have a culture. So they just think we some random Negroes over here just talking bad about each other out of self-hate. That's what they tell each other. Oh, it's self-hate. No, nigga, it's roasting. Trying to build your mental fortitude. So when you out here dealing with the white man, you're not out here getting overly emotional and getting off your pivot. That's why we were able to accomplish so much. No matter what they said about us during the civil rights movement, our ancestors still kept pushing forward. They kept marching. They kept sitting at them counters. And here's a question to Africans, because Africans are always bringing up things that happened during their childhood and their upbringing. They act like we bullied them. Why don't these Africans ever talk about the anti-Black American sentiment that their parents had growing up and that they still have? Okay? See, a lot of them won't tell you they never came over here on some Pan-African shit. All right? They never came over here on some Pan-African shit. They came over here having the same tribal mindset they had in their homeland that still exists to this day, family. They came over thinking and being told and being indoctrinated that they were better than the Black American. And when they got to school and when they got out of society and they tried to pull that little slick bullshit, pull some little rank, and they get roasted, they get cracked on, it humbled them. And then they start trying to play victim. So that's my question to the Africans. Why don't you ever bring that up? You're always bringing up some damn African booty scratcher from the damn second grade. Bring up the tribalism that your parents came here with that exists in your homeland. Okay? And many of your parents didn't even go to school here, so I know they were never called a damn African booty scratcher. So why do they have so much anti-Black American sentiment?
Right, the animosity is real.
Answer that question.
Okay. Hold on, family. Hold on. Okay, hold on. All right, family, we're gonna go to we're gonna just cover a couple different things from about the Nolan Wells case. Just a couple different things. I like all viral access media. I like his content a lot. So we just kind of go ahead a little bit. I'm kind of running out of time. Well, I don't know. Can't really tell what time it is right now. But I gotta stay mindful of the time. Okay, it was right here. I think I got like three of these. Everybody's been covering it, but I haven't really been watching it. I've been listening for the most part, but not really covering it or watching any podcast. Been listening in the background.
CHATTEL Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Go through the full sign-up process so you don't miss it. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful or tight sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking out because that's literally,
okay, let's get right to it now. We done heard the audio. We done heard different videos and people giving their point of views of what they heard. Now, me personally, I'm not going to say that they were lying because I heard some things that's very questionable, and I still question this whole damn case. I ain't going to talk your head off. Let's get to the audio. Let's go.
CHATTEL Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Now you hear it. It sounds like it clear as day. Don't choke them because they all in a panic. That's what it seemed like. I don't try to jump on the bandwagon of what everybody say because people create things just for clicks and views. But what I am hearing with my own ears, and I am agreeing with what most of the people are saying right now. I'm hearing some kids that's in under stress, under a panic, in the midst of being inebriated, drunk, what have you. You hear them say, "Oh shit, don't choke him. Oh my God, Nolan." And let me bring it back.
CHATTEL Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you? CHATTEL Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir?
Now it sound like, yo, or get up, get the fuck up. That's what it sound like. It can sound like, yo, get the spark plugs. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. And everybody's going to hear certain different little things. And some is going to, and most probably going to hear the same thing. But that's what the hell it sound like.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
Let me bring it back.
How far is the water coming up?
Working, we're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just thinking. I don't know. Like we're.
Because if they see it sounded like they was probably giving chest compressions here. That's what it sound like, or maybe they was looking in that shaft where the bilge pipe is at, or whatever. Because water may be coming up. It could be a whole bunch of things. I'm not going to take anything off the table, but what that sound like it could be they was working on him, and we all believe that he was on that boat, and I believe that, and I'm gonna stand on that. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna listen a little bit more, but. I'm just gonna touch on it after this. I'm gonna touch on it.
We're going down now.
All right, well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on that count, sir?
I don't know the phone number. It's either. I think it's. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership like guaranteed. I don't have to tag
unless
on
you
here.
have a membership number or anything, it's okay. I'll get.
Now, when they was talking in the background here, I was trying to figure out certain things that they were saying. That's why you don't see any writing there. I was trying to configure what they were saying. I could not grasp it because whoever that kid was, or Evan or whatever, and the operator was talking back and forth, so I couldn't really pinpoint what they were saying in the background.
Over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at
you see how they blurred out the numbers, right? I mean,
all right. And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
how many? All right. Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
If not, I can send you a text message.
Right. Go.
North. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm available.
North 30 degrees. 4672.
All right, 4672. All right, and you were breaking up a little bit. Can you just repeat it one more time to make sure I have it correct?
Sorry, look.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
No, we do not have a VHF radio.
All right, well, let's try to get you going because you don't have good cell phone reception. Can you verify your coordinates one more time?
Okay, my coordinates are 30 degrees by 14.684 north, and then west by 88 degrees by 46.79.
Right, it looks like you're on Horn Island, correct? Are you
yes,
on
we are
Horn
at
Island?
Horn Island? Yes.
All right, is the boat sinking or you have it aground?
We are sinking, yes.
Is it aground is the question?
No, we're not aground. We are in
17
foot of water. We're in 31 foot of water.
All right, have to ask. What do you want to do? Do you want to be towed back?
I want to get this boat unsank and towed back, yes.
All right, where would you like it towed to, sir?
You can tow it to Ocean Springs Harbor, or Fort Bayou Lawn.
All right, how many adults and children on board?
No, there's no children.
So, is there anybody on board? How many adults, sir? That was the question. Hello, can you hear me?
It sound like you said drop it in the water, drop them in the water, drop it in the water. It could be the anchor, it could be Nolan. All of that is speculations. I bring it back just a tad bit. I just caught that too.
Hello, can you hear me?
Drop in the water. Bring it back one more time, y'all.
So, is there anybody on board? How many adults, sir? That was the question. Hello, can you hear me?
Drop in the water.
Gotta jump in and pull the plug while you're going.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Well, at this point, I'm pretty sure that we understand that somebody has jumped in the water because they are still on the land. They're still on Horn Island. Okay, so it's not like they're in the middle of the ocean or some shit like that. So they are right there. So somebody jumped in the water to check the whatever they check it for. I'm not a boat expert, no nothing. To be honest, I don't even like the water. If I ain't washing my ass, I'm not jumping in no goddamn water, no deep end. I'm gonna have all of the life jackets, the little kitty things that go on your elbows and in your legs. I will have a whole balloon suit on. Do you hear me? and I will use a marker and put Fila on it, the Fila logo, to make it look better. At least I'm gonna be floating. I ain't playing.
Yep, I just need you to answer these questions so I can get you over to the captain.
Okay,
How many adults on board?
There are 0 adults on board.
There's nobody on board the boat?
No. Nobody
right.
here is over the age of 21.
And you can hear him slurring and everything. Now, it's supposed to be an adult. So the person who's supposed to be the designated boat driver, the adult, to manage these adolescents or these kids, these liars, these thugs, they should be held responsible for negligence.
Sir, that was not the question. Is there a person, a living individual on the boat?
Now, by her saying that, could she understand what's going on in the background? Could she understand that something is going on, that she specialized in understanding when they are having these phone calls? You know what I mean? The stuff that's going on in the background that she could pick up on. Because why would she even ask that question? Is there somebody alive on the boat? Is it something that she picking up on that we all are picking up on? But let's see.
Regulation right there, bro.
I'm bringing it back a little bit.
Age of 21.
Sir, that was not the question. Is there a person, a living individual on the boat?
Hello?
Long pause.
Is there a living person, someone breathing on the boat? Is there anybody on the boat?
Yes, there's lots of people breathing on the boat.
All right, how many people, sir?
Like 7.
All right, thank you. Does everyone have life jackets on or available?
I'm hearing 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if they pressing on his chest. You know, you got to count when you do, CPR in chest compressions. Let me bring that back a little bit.
Hello?
Is there a living person, someone breathing on the boat? Is there anybody on the boat?
Yes, there's lots of people breathing on the boat.
All right, how many people, sir?
Like 7.
All right, thank you. Does everyone have life jackets on or available to them?
Yes, we have life jackets available.
All right, verify what boat's sinking.
A Triton, 22-foot offshore, 22-foot Triton offshore sea flight hull.
All right.
A Triton.
Right.
Now.
A 22-footer Triton sea flight hull boat.
Please hold. I'm transferring you to the local captain now.
Now, this is where it gets a little shaky right here. A little skeptical because I put things into perspective. The other kids that's on the boat, that's probably on the phone as well, speaking to the Coast Guards or whatever. Because when she transfers to the actual Coast Guard or whatever, he says he already spoke to them already that they don't need help. I'm just going to play a little bit of that because I'm pretty sure a lot of us already heard this whole audio already. Trust me, I know y'all have. Y'all know I've been going for a minute, so I'm just giving my point of view. Hopefully y'all watch the whole video and share. You know, I appreciate y'all. All right, so let's hear a little bit, and then we're gonna get to
according to
everything else.
Yeah, thank you.
Nolan was on that boat.
This is Captain Seth.
Hi, Captain Seth. This is Vicky from International. How you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. I apologize ahead of time. I really do. You're going to have a fee for service come up under.
Okay.
It sounds like a bunch of kids on board on Horn Island. He's letting me know that his father's a member, but he can't give me any information. And he's saying the boat is sinking. And he's on Horn Island. It's just unfortunate. He's just a kid. There's a lot going on. So
Right.
he said there's about a lot of people on board. He says he thinks about 7. I'm guessing they're all under 18.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to be rude. He wants you guys to go out there and unpump the boat and then tow it in.
Do you know what kind of boat it is?
He said a Triton 24 footer, but that's all he can give me.
Oh,
Okay.
I got 22.
All right. Yeah, I just actually got off the phone with his grandpa, who I'm guessing is the owner of the boat. And he said,
okay.
I just hung up with him. He said that they don't need any help right now, but if something changes, he'll call me back. So I'm guessing that they may have figured it out, because that's what he said. So they're in.
But how can they have figured that out right then and there when she was just on the phone with the kid? And the grandpa on land? Is he on the boat? But there's no adult on the boat. How did they just speak to the grandpa? Me personally, I really think what they're doing is creating an alibi. That's what I think. They're creating an alibi to have everything on record. To me, personally, I think that 911 call, I think this call was actually staged. I actually think this is post Nolan's death. Now, before we end, let me just do this. All right? Let's do this real quick. Let's do this. A quick brief. I'm going to make this very quick. Very, very quick. So y'all supposed to... Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. This is when I first did it. So I'm into my saves on Google Earth. So that's not the right location. That's the Ocean Springs Harbor. That's where I thought where they originally departed from. So this was his coordinates right here. He was still here on the island. So you mean to tell me that nobody seen Nolan? We already passed that at this point. So when they initially left Horn Island, right? So y'all supposed to had trouble. It's sinking, but y'all was able to manage to go all the way to Warren's house, which is, excuse my computer moving a little slow right now, but I'm gonna make this very, very quick though. So when y'all left, y'all literally went to Warren's crib over here on El Camino Railroad. You know that's crazy. Oh, I'm about to say, I thought they removed the actual street because I ain't see this pop up. I was about to say, let me find out they took the street off the map and all that shit. But this is where they left from. Period. When they departed to go to the Horn Island, I already know y'all know. But when they left, they came here, right? Around like 4:31. They said they left from around 5:52 to go to the Fort Bayou, which is here, and came back to here at 6:06. That is 14 minutes. So what did y'all do when y'all left here? Y'all just the boat supposed to be sinking. Y'all doing a whole bunch of movement, my G. Y'all doing a whole lot of motherfucking movement for a boat to be sinking in that bilge pipe to been busted or whatever. Y'all sure made sure that y'all left again. Y'all went to the old Fort Bayou, dump whatever y'all had to do, dump whatever the hell. Y'all wasn't dumping no water out of there. Okay? And y'all went back at 6:06 and then leave out an hour and some minutes later to go all the way to the Fort Bayou launch. They go right here. Why? You had to go there to get on this Washington Avenue Bridge, turn on Goodville. This street is called Bienville like good, bien. So I just call it Goodville to get on Route 90 to go to Biloxi to bring it to Evan's house. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to go to the street view. I already did this already. Y'all check my live that I did last week. A well done, beautifully done GPS tracking that I've done. So y'all did all that.
Access. I don't know what to think, but I know that there's a lot of reaching right there. Considering we got to throw it all into all the information. It's like couldn't really hear the phone. Sounded like they were drunk. Sounded like they was lying. Sounded like a whole bunch of shit.
Can I help you?
Hey, we're at the
How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Yes. How far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
All right. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. All praises to the Most High. And what you just heard was the audio call of Warren Hudson calling into CETO saying that the boat was sinking. And when asked, how much water is coming in, he said, well, I don't know. We're just sinking. And why is that significant? Because he seems a little bit too calm to be sinking at that point. Now, this photo was just released by attorney Ben Crump via another outlet where the photo was posted. And this picture allegedly shows stolen wells on the sinking boat. And if you see where I have circled, you see what appears to be a female and also a leg hanging off the boat, which is assumed to be Nolan's because that leg is black. And if you analyze the picture, you see about 7 people on the boat. And if you recall in that audio, which I'm going to play for you in its entirety, he said,
let's just talk about these shoes right here. Is that socks and shoes? I thought they was on the boat, like with water and shit. Like, where are you getting this leg from? This leg is like a drawn in leg, cuz like, first of all, who's wearing these shoes? They don't even look boat ready. Like these shoes and that sock, like all the way the fuck up there. And how do you know that's him? I'm just saying, can we just stop and talk about the shoes real quick? Do these look like boat shoes? Does this look like a motherfucker wearing socks? Is he wearing socks? Trouser socks at that? This is not boots. These are like socks and shoes. I'm just saying. I'm like, let me just make sure. I'm like, let's so we look at the same thing. Yep, socks and shoes. How do you know that's his leg? And he looked like he's standing up. If that's what it is, are we going because this hair look like 4C or some shit? I'm not. I feel like this is like added in. Nobody's wearing shoes like this. Like, whose shoes are these? What old man uncle shoes is these? And these are like, what is it, socks? What is this? You know what I mean? It's like what they wrestling? What the fuck is going on here?
At one point, there's about 7 people on the boat. Now, I'm going to play this call, the entire call, before I show you what Warren Hudson told this officer, Sambo, Uncle Ruckus Tatum, about this experience with the boat sinking. But just listen to this call and see if you can hear a sense of urgency. But also, right when the calls started, you can hear someone saying, "Get thee off the boat." And I'm going to stop it when it says that. But just listen to this call once again, and you can examine the picture yourself while the call plays.
How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir?
So right there, if you heard, you can hear actually someone say, "Get out, get the F out." And it almost seems like a splashing sound in the water. Just take one more listen to that part, and then we're going to play the video once again in its entirety.
How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Yes. How far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
All right. Well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on that account, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either Jerry Atkinson. I think it's Jerry Atkinson. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership, like guaranteed. I don't have the tag on
Unless you
here.
have a membership number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at 2.
All right. And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How many? All right. Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
And you see right there where it said how many, they skipped over that part, but it is reported that he said 7 people on the boat. And you have to ask yourself, why did they skip over that part?
Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right. Do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Let me go look.
If not, I can send you a text message.
Once again, he seems pretty calm now after that splash that happened.
North. All right, are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm available.
North 30 degrees.
You're trying to say he threw old boy in the water and he's calling for help. Surely when they came to pick him up and tow him back in, you see old boy in the water. So, I don't know, man. Like, God. Reaching. Keep in mind, this is the same ship that Cuz came in on. They're sinking.
Yeah. 4672.
All right, 4672. All right, and you were breaking up a little bit. Can you just repeat it one more time to make sure I have it correct?
Sorry, look.
Hello, can you hear me?
And then you hear the commotion in the background.
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
Yeah, we do not have a VHF radio.
All right, well, let's try to get you going.
Sounds kind of irritated, doesn't he? Rather than panicked.
Because you don't have good cell phone reception. Can you verify your coordinates one more time?
Okay, my coordinates are 30 degrees by 14.684 north. And then
Now he sounds a little aggressive, if not angry.
west by 88 degrees by 46.79.
Right, looks like you're on Horn Island, correct? Are you
Yes,
on
we are
Horn
at Horn
Island?
Island. Yes.
All right, is the boat sinking or you have it aground?
We were sinking, yes.
How can I help you?
Okay, so there is what I could find of that call. and part of it was redacted, but you can clearly hear some commotion in the background. If you have to listen to it again, please do. Somebody says, get off the effing boat. And then you hear a splash. Now, could this be the exact moment where Nolan is being tossed over the edge of the boat? Or, as someone put it, could a rope been tied around his neck and him being dragged by the boat? Now, listen, once again, you heard them call for a tow from the CHATTEL Towing Company, but the CHATTEL Towing Company said they never responded because they received the call and said help was already on the way. And it is my perception from, once again, the shroud of secrecy that is overwhelming with this case is maybe that call for the CHATTEL was the alibi-ish attempt of these guys to say, okay, well, yeah, if we're sinking and we get rid of Nolan, we could just say, well, we were sinking and, you know, he sunk and, you know, we all survived, right? But apparently they didn't think it out well enough and then had to resort to method 2, which was taking his phone, possibly concealing a death, and riding him around the island until they found a place to dump his body. I don't know. That is just my speculation. But let's listen to what Warren told the officer, Ruckus, Tatum, Clayton, Bixby, Sambo. Just listen to him and see how descriptive he get when he says the boat was sinking.
Right. You got your brother out of that situation. And then how did you find out that this boat is sinking?
Well, I walk back over and like we're probably around each other for a little bit. I mean, you know, I wasn't thinking anything about it. I pulled my brother off the beach. And I was just like, listen, get in the water, hang out with us, calm down. I mean, he was calm, but I didn't want anything else to happen, you know? And so once I got back over the boat, I got on the Triton, and the Triton had probably about 6 inches of water up to the transom. And I was freaked out because I'm good friends with Wyatt, and that was his boat. And, you know, no water's coming out, no access water's coming out. And, you know, it was a big issue because I think the reason was because there were so many people getting on and off the boat. And at some point the boat was very, very crowded and there was just a lot of people on. So that it drags water in. And eventually, I think over time we were out there for a couple hours, the boat just started filling up with water. So I popped the starboard side hatch, and the battery was completely underwater.
See, he's getting very detailed about this, right?
And so the motor wouldn't trim down. I mean, my buddy would go to trim it down from the console, and it'd trim down, and then it'd come right back up. And so Wyatt's trying to throw a rear anchor, so we're caught, and he's, you know, yelling at people. Everybody's kind of freaking out. And eventually I'm like yelling at other people, trying to tell them, you know, calm down. Like, you know, the boat could possibly sink, you know. And
you could tell that he's kind of rehearsed the story, but he really doesn't know what to say.
I'm not paying attention to everyone around me. I was paying attention to my buddy's boat. And that's what all my other friends that were on that boat were doing, trying to solve the problem.
So you're on the boat now. The water is getting up to the point where the boat may be disabled to where you couldn't get it out from Horn Island. So what happens after that?
Wyatt jumps to the water, tries to throw a rear anchor, and my buddy Meyer, you're sitting looking, trying to pull trash out the bilge. And the bilge is basically a pump that pulls your...
See, now he goes into describing the bilge. He didn't ask you what a bilge does. See, this is you ever seen somebody in a police interrogation who tries to keep talking about stuff that doesn't matter what to the situation, to the direct question? This is what he's doing right now.
The access water out the boat. So the bilge was failing to work. So any excess water was just sitting in the boat. It wasn't getting pumped out. And I looked over the gunnel and I looked at the release hole for the bilge, and it was even with the water. So, I mean, we're all freaking out. All of our, you know, we're not focused on anything else other than the boat. Well, then eventually my buddy Bart on the tide line is like, I'm going to pull y'all out to where we're out of all this, all this chaos. Cause we left at 4:30 and there were still just as many people there, if not more than when we got there. I mean, probably around the same amount. I mean, it was crazy. Like there was a lot of people. And, eventually Bart pulls us out. We left at 4:30, but we really weren't pulled out away from everybody.
See, he said, well, my buddy pulled us out, but we left at 4:30. You understand? He keeps saying that 4:30 thing.
We're probably about a quarter mile out, and we had the towing strap pulled from, Bart's port side cleat or starboard side cleat, and he was on our starboard side bow. And so it was rubbing on his power pole. So Bart turned around, pulled up next to our boat, and we were just trying to get it situated. So that's when Wyatt called CTO. And Wyatt was like, calls them, because the cell service isn't great at the island, but once
see, that's where he goes again. I'm going to just stop it right there, because, he's kind of getting technical about nothing about the boat sinking. Right. Well, the boat and the bilge of how a bilge works is, and then so many people were getting on it. It was 4:30, and because man, there was a lot of people out there. Those things that is the story that you continue to say when you're trying not to explain what you can't explain. And so, back to the picture again. This is, in my opinion, if you look closely, there's a leg hanging over the boat. And it could be the point at which our brother Nolan was about to be thrown over. Now, you see, somebody said it looks like the white girl. You definitely see a white girl possibly straddling him. And, at one point, the guy did say, well, the last time I saw Nolan, he had a girl in his arms and he was had his arms around her and he was laughing. But you can clearly see 7 bodies on that boat. And I don't know who released this picture. Once again, I'm not saying that it is an exact and true picture, but what else do we have to go on? And who took the picture? Maybe that is the tow. Once again, the tow, you said his buddy towed him out the water. And the tow strap, once again, I'm not a boatsman or a boatsmith, but what is that little line right there beneath the circle, that little white line that is tied to the boat? Could that be, once again, a device that his buddy Bart was towing the boat on? We don't know. We don't know.
It does the same thing. I'm going to scroll right out.
Attorney telling NBC News that's a standard practice for cases with an unknown cause of death and not an indication that a crime. Of one of the friends last week said the group left without Nolan when their boat began malfunctioning.
We're sinking. Can y'all please come?
NBC News has obtained audio as part of a records request that details the group calling for towing assistance.
And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's on board.
Nolan went to the island in a boat with friends on July 4th. His body was found 2 days later. It's unclear whether Nolan was with anyone when he disappeared. This as the search for answers in the death of 18-year-old Nolan Wells continues. His family's attorneys saying they'll now work side by side with investigators to analyze Nolan's cell phone.
So everybody will be able to see at the same time what the cell phone has.
Nolan's parents previously said they believe content may have been deleted from the phone. The case will be presented to a Mississippi grand jury once the investigation is complete. The local district attorney telling NBC News that's a standard practice for cases with an unknown cause of death and not an indication that a crime was committed. Jackson County Sheriff John Ledbetter says his team has interviewed several witnesses and is working to get answers for the family. Do you feel like you're getting useful information that's been helpful to figuring out what happened?
Yes, sir. We're getting very useful information, and we appreciate the public coming forward with what they've had, and we don't want them to be hesitant.
Today, the family met with the district attorney for more than an hour.
It was just a meeting where she talked about the process. She didn't tell us any information about the investigation. We're trying to get to those answers.
As tonight, Nolan's family prepares to hold his funeral next week.
He would not want us to be sitting around crying and eating. And so what we're going to do is kind of have a party to celebrate him.
Tom, the state and independent autopsy results are not back yet. The family attorney says he does plan to release those details when he has them. Tom?
Aaron Gilchrist live from Mississippi. Aaron, we thank you.
Tonight.
After y'all hear this audio, I'm convinced. I just got to be 100 with y'all. This audio that I'm about to play y'all, and I'm about to break this whole demonstration all the way down. And at the end of the video, I'm going to explain to y'all why I believe they made that call, right? Why they made that call to say, hey, look, we need the boat towed and all this old type of stuff, right? I'm going to break that down, right? Because I believe I understand why they did it. But when you listen to this audio, and I'm going to break the audio down piece by piece, you're going to understand and you're going to be thinking to yourself, like, how are they not locked up? These boys right here should be in somebody county jail right now, sitting in there with charge papers. This right here, when you listen to this audio, it is going to explain to you why every single last person that was on that boat lawyered up. Come on now, think about it. My friend just died. What I need a lawyer for? You understand what I'm saying? Come on, we got to use our mind. If your homeboy just died, the last thing on your mind is that, hey, you know what? I got to get me a lawyer, man. My homie just died. You see what I'm saying? Your thoughts are going to be like, hey, man, my friend just died, man. I need to help the family as much as I can. My friend is missing. I need to help the family as much as I can. Nolan was missing. As soon as he come up dead, they got lawyers just like that. They been had lawyers. They didn't have to wait for him to come up dead. They been knew he was dead. And that's why they went and got the lawyers. And that's why they mothers and fathers went and got the lawyers. You see? Because these young boys ain't that intelligent to say, hey, look, check this out. We got to go get lawyers. When they went home and explained everything to their mothers and fathers, they said, wait a minute, you guys are in some shit. We need legal counsel right now. Don't say nothing to the police without a lawyer. You see what I'm saying? Because, see, that's how they protect the kids. You don't talk to the kids. You talk to their lawyer. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you want to have an interview with my son? Okay, the lawyer, you go in there and you sit with him. And while the lawyer is sitting right there, the lawyer is telling the child everything to say. So it's not no real interview. It's not no real interrogation. Because as soon as the police try to interrogate, the lawyer say, hold on. Hey, say this. We're not answering that. Hey, say this. You see what I'm saying? Why would you need to do all of that? This is your friend. Your friend just got found dead. And you getting lawyers? After you hear this audio, you're going to understand why them boys got them lawyers. Check it out.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking.
Did y'all hear that? What else more do we need? What is the district attorney waiting on? What else do we need? They just said, Nolan, don't die. Is he dead? Nolan was on that boat, according to what we just heard. They didn't leave Nolan on no goddamn island, or Nolan ain't say, hey, man, check it out. I'm going to kick back and I'm going to kick it with Katie. Y'all already know Katie said, yeah, she kicked it with him, but after that, he went with them. And so now we got them on the boat in a panic. Nolan, don't die. Is he dead? And all this. What more do we need? Why these boys ain't locked up? All the suspicions and all the, the conspiracy theories, It's all coming together right now. You see what I'm saying? And now we really understand why them boys got them lawyers. What is the district attorney waiting on? And while the lawyer is sitting right there, the lawyer is telling
I have to say, this is probably the clearest shit out of all of that we just watched for the last 25 minutes. That was pretty fucking clear.
the child everything to say. So it's not no real interview. It's not no real interrogation. Because as soon as the police try to interrogate, the lawyer say, hold on. Hey, say this. We're not answering that. Hey, say this. You see what I'm saying? Why would you need to do all of that? This is your friend. Your friend just got found dead. And you getting lawyers? After you hear this audio, you're going to understand why them boys got them lawyers. Check it out.
Here. CHATTEL assistance, Vicky speaking.
Did y'all hear that? What else more do we need? What is the district attorney waiting on? What else do we need? They just said, Nolan, don't die. Is he dead? Nolan was on that boat, according to what we just heard. They didn't leave Nolan on no goddamn island, or Nolan ain't say, hey man, check it out. I'm gonna kick back and I'm gonna kick it with Katie. Y'all already know Katie said, yeah, she kicked it with him, but after that, he went with them. And so now we got them on the boat in a panic. Nolan, don't die. Is he dead? And all this. What more do we need? Why these boys ain't locked up? All the suspicions and all the, you know, the conspiracy theories, it's all coming together right now. You see what I'm saying? And now we really understand why them boys got them lawyers. Because they understood what happened. They understood that Nolan was dead. But the question is, how did he die? How did he die? Did he die from the hands of them? Or was it something else that killed him? You see? But whatever it was that Nolan lost his life to, them boys had something to do with it. And that's why they got them damn lawyers. Hey, look, I'm a stand on that. What's the reason for it? Look, we get lawyers because we know we done did some shit that's fucked up. Excuse my language, though. You see what I'm saying? Or we trying to protect ourselves from something. If I did nothing wrong, and if I am not suspicious, or I wouldn't be a suspect, there would be no need for me to get a lawyer for. Come on, we gonna spend thousands of dollars just because social media, you know, social media might come for us and stuff like. Man, listen, this is my friend. I don't care what y'all think. This is my best friend. He missing. I don't care what y'all might assume or what y'all gonna think. This is my partner. I'm not finna spend no money on no lawyer for nothing. Listen, everybody know you get a lawyer for a reason. That's the only reason why you would get a lawyer. And for every single last one of them on that boat to get a lawyer, that tells me that every single last one of them on that boat know what happened to Nolan, and they played a role in it some type of way. Check it out.
How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description?
Did y'all hear him? Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck. Who sleep? Who sleep on a supposed to be sinking boat? You see? It's not adding up. Who sleep doing this? While y'all doing all this yelling and all this stuff going on, somebody sleep. Who's sleep? You see? And then after he say, wake up, you hear like a slight moan or something like that. Man, who is sleep during this time right here? You see what I'm saying? But no, I mean, like, when you start hearing how the dispatch start trying to interrogate him, Warren, when she started trying to like dig in to find out what's really going on the boat, he don't even want to tell her. He don't even want to say nothing. He don't even want to tell her how much the boat is sinking. If you calling in a panic that, hey man, look, check this out, the boat's sinking. When she asks you how much water is in the boat, is it an ankle or whatever? You know what he tell her? I don't know. We're sinking. Check it out.
Ankles. Hello?
Hey.
Yes. How far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
All right. Well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either Jerry Atkerson. I think it's Jerry Atkerson. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership, like guaranteed. I don't have the tag on
Unless you have a
here.
membership number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at
How do you not know how much the boat is sinking? Like, how do you not know like how much water is in the boat? If you saying that, you know, water is in the boat and that y'all are sinking, y'all taking on water, but you don't know that. But one thing you do know is that, hey, look, we're sinking. That's all. So how do you know that when ain't no water ain't even in the boat? You see what I'm saying? But not only that, though, how do you know you sinking? You see? See, I'm telling you, look, they panicking right now. They panicking. And I'm going to break it down at the end of the video. They panicking right now. But then it gets even deeper, right? Because when she get to asking him, hey, look, how many people on the boat? He don't even want to tell her how many people on the boat. And then when she asks him, she say, well, is there any adults on the boat? No. Is there any children on the boat? No. So it's just like, ain't nobody on the boat. And then he gets smart, like he get annoyed, or even in his panic, look, ain't no one is over 21 on the boat. Well, then that means that you children on the boat, y'all kids. You see what I'm saying? Or, I mean, unless, 18 is an adult according to American standards. You understand what I'm saying? So which one is it? He can't even tell her. And so then when she pressed him, after she continuously like pressuring him to tell her how many people is on the boat, and then he say, like 7. Like, how do you don't know how many people on the boat? The man said like 7. Check it out.
All right, how many adults and children on board?
No, there's no children.
So, is there anybody on board? How many adults, sir? That was the question. Hello, can you hear me?
Better jump in and pull the plug, Bart, while you're going.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yep, I just need you to answer these questions so I can get you over to the captain.
Okay.
How many adults on board?
There's 0 adults on board.
There's nobody on board the boat?
No. Nobody here is over the age of 21.
Sir, that was not the question. Is there a person? Is there a person, a living individual on the boat?
Hello?
Is there a living person, someone breathing on the boat? Is there anybody on the boat?
Yes, there's lots of people breathing on the boat.
All right, how many people, sir?
Like 7.
All right, thank you. Does everyone have life jackets on or available to them?
Yes, we have life jackets available.
Now, as you can see, he's saying that there's multiple people on the boat. They in 31 feet of water, and the boat is sinking. So instantly, they need some help. So she asked him, hey, do you want me to send the Coast Guard? Instantly, quick, no. Why don't you want the Coast Guard to come out there? If the boat is sinking and y'all got life jackets and stuff like that, y'all gonna end up floating away in the ocean. Y'all gonna end up floating away in the current. So why wouldn't you want the Coast Guard? Look, if we sink it, come on now, y'all. If we sinking, if we can get the Coast Guard out, man, bring the Coast Guard, bring the Navy, bring everybody. The boat's sinking. We finna be in the ocean with sharks and all type. Man, send the Coast Guard.
If they had the coordinates, why don't they trace the coordinates back to wherever they found them? Like, surely there's a trail of some sort. Like, if you have the coordinates of wherever the fucking call came from, and you heard all that, why did they trace it back to, like, the coordinates and then where he was found, and see how much that made sense? You know what I mean?
Lord, we need them. So why didn't they want the Coast Guard to come? Well, you got to understand something, y'all. The Coast Guard is like, let's say the State Patrol, right? The Coast Guard patrols the ocean, looking for people, looking for stuff. You understand what I'm saying? The Coast Guard is really going to get on that boat and interrogate them. The Coast Guard going to look on that boat and say, hey, man, is y'all high? Y'all drunk? The Coast Guard is going to say, hey, who's the captain of the boat? Why you ain't got all this stuff that you need? Y'all doing stuff illegal on this boat. You see what I'm saying? The Coast Guard going to dig and investigate. They don't want them. No, we don't want the Coast Guard. But I'm telling y'all right now, truthfully, they didn't want nobody. They didn't want nobody to come. And the truth gonna tell, because listen, y'all, I believe, I'm gonna save it for later, because I'm telling y'all, I believe I understand what happened. But now let's continue on and listen to the rest of the audio. Check it out.
All right. And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How many? All right. Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right. Do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Let me go look.
If not, I can send you a text message.
North. All right, are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm available.
North 3 degrees. By 4672.
All right, 4672. All right, and you were breaking up a little bit. Can you just repeat it one more time to make sure I have it correct?
Sorry, look.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
No, we do not have a VHF radio.
All right, well, let's try to get you going because you don't have good cell phone reception. Can you verify your coordinates one more time?
Okay, my coordinates are 30 degrees by 14.684 north, and then west by 88 degrees by 46.79.
Right, looks like you're on Horn Island, correct? Are you
yes,
on
we are
Horn
at Horn
Island?
Yes.
All right, is the boat sinking or you have it aground?
We were sinking, yes.
Is it aground is the question?
Oh, we're not aground. We are in 17 foot of water. We're in 31 foot of water.
All right, have to ask. What do you want to do? Do you want to be towed back?
I want to get this boat unsank and towed back, yes.
All right, where would you like it towed to, sir?
You can tow it to Ocean Springs or Fort Bayou Lawn.
So now, after all that, right, she tells him, I'm finna transfer you over to the captain. Somehow, as soon as while she's talking to the captain tells her, hey, look, check this out. The grandfather just called me and said that everything is okay. They don't need y'all to come out there to tow the boat. So all of a sudden, in an instant like that, the sinking done stopped and all this old type of stuff. And now y'all don't need no help from nobody. But this the cold-blooded part, though. They did need some help, though. Because another boat came out there and told them. Another boat came out there and told them for like 3 miles or something like that. And then the next thing you know, they don't even need that boat no more. They don't need that boat no more. Then they boat is fixed. It can go on by this business. You see what I'm saying? All the mysterious stuff. Now, this is what I believe happened out there, y'all. Whether they killed Nolan with their bare hands, or whether they killed him by giving him some drugs, or they always out there taking drugs and he died that way. The fact that they called, I really believe that initially, if Nolan was overdosing, that they was really calling for some help. Like, hey, look, check this out. We need some help. And they was willing to deal with that right there. But when you started hearing he's dead, Nolan, come on, wake the fuck up. Don't die and all that. That changed everything. Now they can't just call and say, hey, look, check this out. This dude done died. Because they know they had something to do with it, whether it was by their bare hands or by something that they was giving him. You understand what I'm saying? And don't none of them want to go to jail. Don't none of them want to be responsible for something like that. You see? And so after calling them, and then they called their grandfather and said, hey, man, look, check this out. This is what's going on, Pops. This is what's happening. And Grandpa said, the hell no. No, y'all don't need them. I'm finna call Jim, and I'm going to have Jim come out there and tow the boat. I'm finna have Jim come out there and help you guys. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I believe they really did call for some help. But then once Nolan died, they was like, no, ain't nothing we can do about it. And when they got to talking to Pops and all them boys that I'm talking about, that really from that era in time where they were just hanging brothers and killing brothers without nothing. Hey man, throw that nigga over the board, man. Let them find him. Let them find him. Did y'all hear that girl in the boat? Who interrogated her? When she been interviewed? Who is that girl in that boat with them? All we know about is the boys. What about that girl that was yelling, oh my God? What about her? You see what I'm saying? Okay. Now look, I believe in my mind that after hearing that right there, them boys need to be arrested right now. Yesterday, they should have been arrested. But again, they in Mississippi. And we all know the history of Mississippi. So as long as we apply this pressure and we keep this pressure on them, you see what I'm saying? Because we got the district attorney, we got the governor and all them people. They trying to come out and distract everybody. Look, the feds gonna have to really get in and dig knee deep into this case, especially after hearing that dispatch. Mm-hmm. This is hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.
Yeah, hood educated. I'll stop sharing. All right, family. Fortunately, that was highly enlightening versus all the other shit that we listened to. That was clear audio. Well, Black family, I have to go. It's because I have to get ready for my appointment in a few hours. Anyway, like less than 2 hours. So I'm gonna go. I need everybody to stay black, stay dangerous, stay out the damn sun, stay away from them folk. It's Monday. Jesse will be doing the city council sometime in the afternoon, and then this evening we have Frontline Black News, and maybe, just maybe, I might be able to come back on and do another episode. Hopefully it's just something, just to kind of get through just try to, it's been a minute, so I got to get ready to go and face the sun. Yeah, it's going to be hot. This thing is going to be 100 degree day for us over here in Chicago. I'm not sure, though. I'll have to find out when I go look at the news right now. But everybody stay black, stay dangerous. Thank you for watching the Revolutionary Agenda. I know we kind of went over a couple things. It was pretty decent and entertaining, for sure. That last little clip was pretty much the clearest we got on the audio so far. Everything else is mere speculation and just overreaching, it seemed like. Although we shall see what happens. Like I said, tap in for the city council meetings today, and then later on this evening for Frontline Black News, and then maybe just maybe the RVA. So I'll see everybody else. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and end this right here. Nice little time we had together. So I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I'll see you guys later on in the afternoon.